Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be explaining the past paper questions, paper 1 of the topic, rate of the reaction. The question says the usual condition for the Haber process are 250 atmospheric pressure, 450 degrees centigrade temperature and an iron catalyst. Which change in condition would give the reactants more energy? Energy means kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is given by the heat. So that means increasing the temperature will give more energy to the reactant particles. So in this 4 options, delta is the correct answer, as increase in the temperature will give more energy to the reactant particles. Next question says the following changes could be made to the conditions in the reaction between zinc, which is a metal, and hydrochloric acid. Which pair of changes will increase the rate of reaction? Okay, zinc is a metal, solid form mein hoga. Hydrochloric acid is an acid, must be in the liquid state. So, which of these two changes will increase the rate of reaction? If we increase the surface area of zinc because it is solid, and if we increase the concentration of zinc, so in both the cases, rate of reaction will increase. But make sure you know that in the option, they are not saying that increase in surface area. They are saying increase in size of the particle or decrease in size of the particle. So decrease in size of the particle will increase the surface area. So there is no option like this here. So don't confuse yourself. Number 1 statement say increase in concentration. Yes, it is correct. Increase in particle size. No. Decrease in particle size will increase, but that option is not here. 3 says increase in pressure. Okay. None of them are the gas, so pressure is not going to affect. Increase in temperature, yes. Increase in temperature will give more kinetic energy to the particle, so the rate of reaction will increase. So technically 1 and 4 are the correct. So bravo is the correct answer for this question. Alright. Next question is aluminium is higher than copper in the reactivity series, so the following displacement reaction takes place. Reaction does not take place at room temperature. Because the particles don't have enough energy, so they need to be heated because to have the minimum energy to start the reaction. So delta, which says that reaction needs to be warm to take place, because as in the statement they are saying that why it does not take place at the room temperature. Right? Room temperature means the particles don't have enough energy. They're giving you a clue of the word temperature. So always underline the important words in the question. So we have to look for the option which is talking about the energy of the particles, or maybe the heat or the temperature. So delta is the correct answer for this question. My second last question of this video says that a student performs 2 experiments. Okay, in the first reaction, 10 gram of magnesium ribbon is used with the excess of 2 mole per dm cube of dilute hydrochloric acid. And in the second reaction, 5 gram of magnesium is used, but in the powdered form. So powdered form, of course, reaction is faster. But as the mass of magnesium is decreased, so of course the product will be affected. Half of the product will form, but faster because powder is being used. So technically they are asking us in both experiments the volume of hydrogen gas produced is V. So you need to measure it against time T. So the results are plotted graphically. You have to choose the correct graph. As I have discussed while reading the question, that in the first reaction 10 gram of magnesium is used, but in the ribbon form. So more product will be formed as compared to the reaction 2, but it will form slower. So you have to look for the reaction alpha. Both reaction 2 is faster, but reaction 1 is slower, and the product formed is same. So that is not the answer, because the product should be half. So we have shortlisted alpha and bravo cannot be the answer. Charlie, and among Charlie and delta we need to choose now. Between Charlie and delta we see that in Charlie reaction 2 is producing half of the product as compared to the reaction 1, but reaction 2 is slower, so that is not the answer. Actually delta is the correct answer, because reaction 2 is occurring faster but producing less product. You understand? Alright, so let's move to the next question. The last question of this video says that which graph represents how the rate of reaction varies with the time when an excess of calcium carbonate reacts with the dilute hydrochloric acid. Alright, so whenever a chemical reaction proceeds, you must know that in the beginning it is very fast and it gradually slows down and then it finally stops. In alpha option, it is a very steeper line, so that cannot be the answer. Bravo is decreasing rapidly in the beginning, and then it gradually slows down, but it reaches to zero. That means the reaction has a zero rate with the passage of time, and in the graph you can clearly see that the reaction hasn't stopped yet. If you extend it, it will keep on decreasing even after zero, so that's not even possible energetically. Charlie is the graph says that in the beginning the reaction is very fast as it occurs in a very short period of time, and then the reaction gradually slows down, and then it becomes constant. The rate becomes constant. That means the reaction has stopped. So Charlie is the correct answer. D cannot be the correct answer because again same reason like Bravo's graph, because in the delta it is decreasing and it just keep on decreasing. If we extend the graph, then it will go beyond zero, so that's not even energetically possible. That's all for this video. I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. God bless. Allah Hafiz.